Not a lot today. Two. One major story that I saw, and that's the announcement of Bon Jovi announcing a tour, which is kicking off April 1st and running through April 30th. So about a month worth of dates, starting in Omaha, Nebraska, and wrapping up in Nashville. And it is clearly not the full country. It's kind of a little bit in the South, a little bit, in the Texas area. Kind of, I don't think it really gets west at all, but it's just kind of a little bit scattershot in terms of where the dates are. It's clearly not a full tour, but a fairly extensive tour, given that in recent years, Bon Jovi has kind of done a couple shows here and there and then gone away. They've not really done a full tour, going out playing 5-6 nights a week until now. Now, clearly part of that was because of COVID, but even before that, I think John has really picked his spots a little bit and is, like a lot of artists when they get older, not really up for doing the 3-month excursions, which takes a lot out of them and is grueling even when you're flying on private planes like he would be doing. So this was interesting news to come out. Bon Jovi tour. Of course, the guitarist in the band these days is Phil X, and the original members of the band remain drummer Tico Torres and keyboardist David Bryan, and of course John himself, which it's his operation. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure that it'll be well received. That is always a big ticket seller. Obviously, a tremendous amount of fans for that band. I was a huge fan of that band early on, especially being a lifelong Jersey guy. I saw them before anybody really knew who they were. And to watch their ascension is truly amazing. I do wish they would go back to being a little bit more of an aggressive arena rock band. They've definitely mellowed in a lot of ways in recent years, but the songs are still there. And when you have songs like they have that are these enduring now all-time classic rock hits, you are always going to have people come to shows and people be excited and be able to sell tickets. I mean, when you've got a couple records that sold like New Jersey sold and Slippery sold, you can tour off of those alone for decades, and they are. Not to say they still don't make new music. I mean, credit Bon Jovi, they actually make a new record every couple years. Bands with a catalog like that and hits like that, many of them don't and don't bother. John still is very much about making and creating new music, which is admirable. Given that catalog, he could just go out and play and make a killing off of. So Bon Jovi tour, check the dates, check the listing, see if there's a date near you. Like always, I understand this is a national show, so I'm not going to run through every date, but making you aware of the tour, the time it runs, where it starts, where it ends, and you can get online and find out if there's a date near you. The other news here on this 7th day of January,